for coming. Thank you.
You know,
I have today with me Destiny and Bri, my two good friends. Yeah, so tell me a little bit about yourselves and how we became friends.
I'm about to say, like, you
how
don't know
did
us?
we become friends? Well, tell the audience.
I guess.
Come on.
come on, Destiny, you first.
Yeah, me first, because I was your friend first. Anyway, let's see. It all started at VG. Y'all remember VG?
Can't forget it.
The good old days.
Okay.
Yeah, this one over here. Child. You talk about a stank face. Man, I was like, who is this? She just looked so mean. But it's like that meme where they're like, you know, some people, they come in, they got a mean face, but they just the sweetest person ever. You ain't seen that?
I have.
Like, you really be judging some folks, but they can really just be the chillest person.
So did I really look mean when I was coming in for my
Yes.
interview?
Yes.
A little.
Yes.
It wasn't so much mean as intimidating. Like
No, you just look mean.
You had this
Arr.
facade.
Arr.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, just like, bitch, don't talk to me.
I'm just here to do one job.
It wasn't like
That's it. Do my job. Let me get out.
Let me just go. I'm just here to make my money and go.
But I'm trying to think what actually like brought us together. Because I know you would talk about your son and when you would like show pictures and stuff. And he was like just the cutest little bean. So stinking cute. You remember when Lloyd was a baby?
he was so young when we met.
We
This
used to
is not
fight
about
over-
Lloyd. Okay, let's
I
come on
know,
back.
I
Anyway,
know.
come on.
He's the part of the story. Circling back anyway. We did the Alzheimer's walk. And I
Okay.
asked you to go with me to get a drink.
And then you had to go to work right
I had
afterwards.
another job. I had a part-time job at can I say this now? Yeah, they changed names now. I had asked you to go get a drink at Willie's. And yeah, I had a whole margarita and then I was like, well, I gotta go to work. She's like, what?
Yes, it was that.
I was working at a gun shop, y'all.
But that is
Gun shop or gun range?
It's both.
Oh, okay.
And that was the
Classic
RSO. RSO is the range safety officer. I was just chill. All I had to do was just sit there. But I was fine. That margarita wasn't nothing
Yeah.
compared to
Yeah.
numerous nights we've had. But ever since then,
She's been stuck on me
first of all,
like glue.
anyway, next.
my first instance with Desiree was also when you came into interview. You did have this facade that, you know, you were in here, I'm here to get my money and I'm here to get out. We ain't trying to like make no friends, no new friends. That's definitely what the vibe was. And I believe I had like my little days off. I came back and I had just started working my first day with you. Can't remember what position I was holding at that time, but we were clearing it out in the morning and we get to that last resident and I was like, ugh, I'm gonna need some help. And you looked at me and you're like, oh, him?
What's the initial? Who was it?
Ken. I used to do Ken by myself. And nobody told me that Ken was a two-person.
Restart that part. Just call him K.
Okay. Okay.
You know.
I
Yes.
mean, well, that's his nickname already.
Well, the resident K was
Yeah.
the first resident that I had asked Desiree for help. And she goes, okay. I've been getting him up by myself. I was like,
Right?
oh, okay.
I think, you know what I think it was? I think he had his favorites. Mm-hmm. Because I didn't have an issue either trying to get him in his chair. Now, when that thing would not want to lock, that was the problem because he was a little stiff in the morning. And then when you try and sit him down and they move one side, it's like, oh, hold on.
Okay, so let's pause. So the audience, so we used to be caregivers.
Yes.
So when she say all of these, he was stiff in the morning and stuff like that. We were caregivers, okay? So
Working in an assisted living
Yes.
for memory care,
let's
Alzheimer's,
just
and dementia.
clear that up right now.
We were
My bad.
caregivers,
Yes.
meaning helping these seniors.
We were
every
providing
day.
care.
Yes.
That.
So,
we all worked the morning shift
Yeah.
at that time.
Yeah.
And mornings were from 6 to 2.
Treacherous.
And
Yeah, I remember them 62 mornings.
if we had a good morning, it was because we were working together and it was with people who definitely
would actually work.
I mean, yeah, that's the
Just
truth.
ain't no names. No names.
No names.
So,
Because, child, if we wasn't working together, we over here texting somebody. But you know who the... Ooh, I can't wait to get 2 o'clock come.
So how I met both of y'all was, of course, at VG. I worked with, when I first saw you, you looked very mean. You looked mean. You was just like, I'm just trying to get off. Like, what time is it? All right, cool. Like, let's go. Let's wrap this up and go.
And here I am, the social butterfly.
Yes. She
Very
was
much.
a busybody, like a little bumblebee. And I remember us going to, me and Destiny actually went to the Alzheimer's walk, did that. We did go to Willie's. She had a drink. I didn't
Oh,
want to
yeah,
drink
she did.
because
She was being a responsible parent.
Yeah, I was.
Someone
yeah.
was responsible.
I was 5 months in, being a parent. I was trying to, stay on the right path.
Act right.
Yeah,
Great.
So, and then also I remember we worked together. Then one day, Destiny asked me, she was like, hey, you want to go out to drink after work? And I'm like, okay. So I text my mom
I'm a
at the time. And I'm
vibe.
like, all right, yeah.
Just couldn't
All right.
resist.
Whatever. Anyways, so we went out, got some drinks, and we talked a little bit. And I'm like, okay, it's cool. We got to know each other a little bit better. All right. And then we exchanged numbers. When we exchanged numbers
Got
now,
the digits.
well, she actually, she used to get everybody's number that
Of
was in that group
course.
text message at work. Like, she was like, oh, that's such and such number. I'm like, how do you know this?
Because I was there already.
I don't know. She's a little...
And then, A had the whole, yeah.
So anyways,
Oh, crap.
we were, so you called me one day and you was like, hey, this person is having a party at their house, like around Christmas time. Let's go ahead and, I'm telling you ahead of time. This was like, what, in October?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there when you had told me this. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, cool. It'd give me enough time to find a babysitter, kind of get everything situated. And then, yeah,
Take
cool.
that time off.
So
Yeah.
throughout that whole time, we're planning this little Christmas party. And
They had no workers.
yeah, so
It was a Christmas party within coworkers, and everybody
Was
who was
there.
invited to this party,
Worked the morning shift and the 2 to 10 shift.
or overnight, and
Couple
a
of
lot of us asked for that whole weekend, if not just those 2 days.
so everybody in their right minds took off. Me and Bri took off. Every person that was invited to this party
They
took
made their
off.
schedule around this party.
I know where
And
this is going.
you were the only person, Destiny was the only person that was like, I'm gonna go into work and this and that because she was
Because
a
she
pro.
asked me last minute.
No, you were
Destiny,
a pro.
Destiny was a pro at going out and then leaving the party at 5 o'clock in the morning, head home at 5, take a 30-minute nap, and then head over to work.
I
for
take a
6.
shower, of course. You gotta be
3
fresh.
Red Bulls in later, we are at work. She is still. Good morning.
And that stank face that she was talking about, yeah, that was me. I'm like,
It's too early. Like, oh, she's like, no, this is what she would say. I would say, good morning. And she's like,
it's too early. Like, it's
Remind you
way
guys,
too
this is
early.
like 5:55, 6 a.m.
I was on time. Child, I
Every
was
time.
good. Dang.
Yeah, because I would run in there pretty late.
Yeah, but that's
So-
why we would ask
But
you to
that's
go
why
get
we
the
were good
tacos.
employees.
Yeah.
We made
it. So we made it do.
Because, see, y'all would make fun of me and be like, you just came from somewhere, didn't you? No.
Because you got makeup on.
Why you got eyeshadow on?
Exactly.
Or glitter. Oh, shoot. Or coming in with my scrubs in my hand. Like, I'll be right back, y'all.
Everybody used to do that.
We can't be sharing all the secrets.
Coming in with sweatpants and slides.
So,
This Christmas party now.
yeah, this Christmas party. Yeah. So just to sum up everything, because we don't want to take up too much time on, how we met, but basically, we hit it off really good and very well. Actually, we laugh all the time.
Girl.
I
all
don't
the
think there was
time.
a
It's been
one
3 years
time.
now.
Yeah.
Ding.
Yeah.
relationship ever.
Long-
I'm just kidding. Kind of.
we know who's committed in the relationship. We know who's the committed one. So, yes, this party actually brought us close together. Every event that we've been to together, it brought us closer together. We
Always had
have
a good time.
memories. And we're like, okay, we actually became like family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Family. So that
And we
is what
sure
I
do act like it.
appreciate. And I appreciate y'all. And then this is another topic. How do y'all feel about high maintenance friendships?
In what aspect?
So
I feel like it depends.
So when I say high maintenance friendships, I'm saying like as you have to, this person will call you. If they call you, they want you to answer the phone. They want you to respond back to their text messages. When they say, hey, I need you to come to this event that I'm having.